Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and all I want to say is this order card is bonkers. Nothing too crazy, but still it's really good. Its name is Light and Shadow Crossing Engrave, hence the names Light and Shadow, referring to Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark. It's a grade 2 order card, and one thing I want to add is it's Royal Paladin restricted. As you can see by the little, what do you call that? The little yellow border or the little yellow gauge thing. Well, you probably can't read it in Japanese, but that's katakana for Royal Paladin. So that pretty much says in the future that a lot of other clan orders will be restricted, to certain clans. One can only hope. So we're going to get generic ones and clan restricted ones. That's for one. But so far for its skill, it's a normal order. It says, perform one of these abilities below and shuffle your deck. For the first one, if you have Blaster Blade on Vanguard or Rearguard, search your deck for up to one Blaster Dark, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Its second skill is, if you have Blaster Dark on Vanguard or Rearguard Circle, search your deck for up to one Blaster Blade, reveal it, and add it to your hand. So if you have one of them, you add the other. Now it also has a third skill. If you have Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark on Vanguard or Rearguard, search your deck for up to one Majesty Lord Blaster, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So this card is literally the reason why we only have 4 grade 3s in a deck. And honestly, I'm okay with that reason. One thing I want to mention so far is this card is free. All you need to do is have at least one of the other blasters being Blade and Dark, and that's it. One thing I do want to mention, and not a lot of people are talking about, but it is kind of obvious, if you have neither access to any of those cards, being Blaster Blade or Blaster Dark, this card's pretty much dead. That's one thing. But so far, yeah, this also does scream that Majesty Lord Blaster will be needing Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark to use a skill. So that's one thing. Another thing is that, remember, there's a card that can actually search out grade 2s. That being Alt Mile. Alt Mile so far can actually search, grade 2s and, grade 2 order cards, since it doesn't say grade 2 units. So you can easily fetch this into your hand. There's also another thing I want to bring up with this. The strategy would be in terms of, bringing out Blaster Blade in this card, or bringing out Blaster Dark in this card, right? Or you can bring out two Blaster, one of the Blaster Blades and the Blaster Darks in your hand. And if you already have, Majesty Lord Blaster in your hand, there you go. That's just about it. You can just save this card for later as well. It's really good. That's all I can say so far. It's just, maximum 3 copies. Not bad. One thing I also... Does this look like Sword Art Online to you? Like, they just ripped off the scene from Sword Art Online where the 2 swords are pretty much crossing each other? Honestly. Okay. So either way, we have a order that can be searched if you run Alt Mile in your deck. Not bad. Not bad, Bushiroad. We've already seen this card before, and I already have a review about what he does on my channel. This is a brand new Blaster Dark unit. It's not an errata. It counts as a brand new unit. So you cannot use your IMR Blaster Darks or the other version with alternate art of Blaster Darks in a Royal Paladin deck. It pretty much has the same skill as before with the added one. This card is a Royal Paladin. That's it. A lot of people are pretty much saying, oh, that's stupid. You should have just gave it an errata. I really personally don't care. You get a freaking Blaster Dark in Royal Paladin. In other words, you can actually use the damn Twin Drive skill if you actually get lucky enough to use it in Royal Paladin. Even outside of Blaster decks, you can actually use this card as a staple if you want to. Nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, I kind of like this art, to be honest. Looks like he's tipping off his fedora if he had one. One thing I also do want to take note is that you also have an extra blaster to use in Messianic Lord Blaster. You have 2 extra blasters if you want to include Majesty Lord, if you want to. That's all I can say. But overall, like I said, Light and Shadow Crossing Engrave, really good card. At the moment right now, we have 3 more cards to be revealed, and that's going to be Starcall Trumpeter, Wingal Brave, and pretty much the big guy himself, Majesty Lord Blaster. The one of those cards are about to be revealed, I will be talking about it on my channel. Maybe even possibly other strategies. Either way, that's been Justin's Game, and I'll see you at Card Fighters later.